Why does Warren Buffett prefer real estate over gold? Or does he really? Yeah, you know what? He really does. Here's why. He likes the certainty of real estate. He doesn't have to worry about it tanking because he'd never in a million years sell it when it's down. And there's one bigger reason why Warren thinks that your money is far safer and secure in real estate investments than he does in gold. Here's the reason. It's a single word. Ready? Income. Real estate produces income that you can count on. Gold doesn't. See, gold just sits there like a rock, and you hope and pray that it's going to increase in value. Real estate's not like that at all. And the way I see it, the only reason you can't do that right now, I'm speaking to you personally, is maybe you've had money tied up in investments that weren't so good. Maybe you got clobbered in the stock market. Maybe you had investments you had no control over. Maybe you've had some bad investments. Now, what if you could take a portion of those investment dollars and put them to work for you in an asset that historically increases in value? Plus, you'd have an income generating asset working for you literally while you sleep. That's why we call it mailbox money. You go out to the mailbox on the first of every month, you get some envelopes, you open them up, there's checks in there, we call them rent checks, or better yet, you just arrange to have them auto deposited straight into your bank account every single month. Now, I know a lot of people were hurt with the recent downturn in the financial market during this COVID era. But today, let's think about how you could have and how you still can protect yourself by diversifying some of that investment money into properties. To me, it's a total no-brainer. Now, I've got clients who've been making great income on rental properties for over a decade. And you know what? It's not the nightmare that you've heard of. Yeah, there's a little bit of fix-up in between tenants. And we're also talking about other cities in the greater metro like Scottsdale, Chandler, Tempe, Glendale, Avondale. All 30 or so of the cities here in the Phoenix metro can make a great place to invest your money. And if you'd like to see some of those income properties here in the greater Phoenix metro, just let me know. And the reason that Warren Buffett says that for most people, real estate is a far better investment than gold, here's why. It's because when you buy gold, it sits there. It's like a rock. It's a commodity that you're relying on to increase in value. And it doesn't do anything for you in the meantime. And sometimes things go up and sometimes things go down. And because real estate can produce monthly income and appreciate at the same time, it's just a far better investment, a far safer investment than one that's strictly relying on appreciation and doesn't produce any monthly income. Another example Warren gave of real estate is a working farm. Now, if you own farmland and you work the soil, you plant crops, and you sell the harvest, then you're making money on that farm every season when the crops come in. You can't do that with gold. Now, when it comes to gold, you can look at it, you can caress it, you can tell it that you love it, but it's not going to produce recurring income for you. It's much more of a gamble. You're really rolling the dice. Warren calls real estate a productive asset. That's because you can do things with it that produce income. Now, I gave the example of the farm. Now, what if you weren't a farmer? Could you still make money with the farmland? Yeah, you could. Lots of people own farmland and lease it to the farmer who wants to grow and sell crops, but he doesn't want the responsibilities of owning the farmland, like taxes, etc. Now, when it comes to making money with homes and condos, it's really pretty easy to figure out if that property is going to be able to generate you the kind of income that makes sense for you to own it. Now, I've got a young investor from Portland right now who's buying rental properties here in Greater Phoenix because the prices are so darn good and the interest rates are just off the charts, which when you put those two things together, it makes for a perfect investment opportunity. What this means is that a simple 3-bedroom, 2-bath house is costing an investor at least $200 a month less right now, but just because of interest rates than just a few months ago. Now, this means that this little house can make you anywhere from $400 to $600 a month after paying the mortgage and considering for a 5% vacancy rate and annual maintenance, taxes, insurance, and so on. And let me tell you, once you get one of these money machine properties working for you, you're going to come running and want to do it again and again. It just makes sense. And a special note to any of you who are young out there watching this video, wouldn't it be amazing if you could get on this right now, get your first income generating property and create an income that doesn't rely on your job? Yeah, that would be cool. Now be sure to check out my next video here. I'll see you there.